I'm sorry that my son shoplifted from your store, but honestly, this whole situation showed that your store security management was inadequate, so in the end, it was actually a good thing, don't you think? What? That's not good at all! How can you possibly see your son stealing from my store as a good thing? Megan, please speak sternly to your son about this. Our store policy is normally to report all shoplifting incidents to the police without exception. Of course, I'll talk to him. But you have to understand, security management is an important issue for any store. I think the store owner, that's you, is responsible for neglecting that. If you had proper surveillance and loss prevention measures, none of this would have happened. So really, this incident exposed a serious weakness in your business operations. Of course, I'm reflecting on that part too. All of us employees will work to be more thorough about security, but isn't it obvious that the person committing the crime is the one who's wrong? Tyler made a conscious choice to steal from my store. That's the real issue here. Calling it a crime is a bit dramatic, don't you think? It's just shoplifting. Everyone does it. Kids especially. They don't really understand the implications. Everyone? I've never done it myself, and I certainly don't know anyone who considers theft to be normal behavior. Is that so? I wonder about that. Well, adult shoplifting is one thing, but Tyler is still just a kid. Even if he's a kid, he's already 18 years old and a high school senior. I think he's old enough to know right from wrong. Look here, it's like you left your front door unlocked, then you got burglarized and you're complaining about it, you know? Even if that were true, the burglar would still be the one most at fault. If there were no burglars, there would be no need to lock doors. Good grief, nothing but excuses. Even if you keep making excuses like that, it won't improve your store's security, will it? You should be thanking Tyler for showing you these vulnerabilities instead of treating him like a criminal. Please don't change the subject. Of course, we had some fault too, but your son who shoplifted is more at fault than us. Taking something that doesn't belong to you is wrong, regardless of how easy it might be. He's still just a child, and you're being quite harsh in what you're saying. That's why I'm saying he's already 18. He's old enough to know better. If he were 12 or 13, I might understand your point, but he's practically an adult. Age is just a number. Maturity is what matters, and Tyler is still developing. Anyway, fine. This is just going to turn into a pointless argument anyway. In any case, please make sure to improve your security from now on. If security is properly maintained, it will reduce the number of people who commit crimes. You should see this as a learning experience for your business. What kind of logic is that? You're making it sound like I should be grateful that your son stole from me. There are too many people who just cry about being victims without looking at their own responsibility. Since you probably can't notice it yourself, I'm teaching you. You should be grateful. I'm trying to help you understand how to prevent this from happening again. I see. Is that so? Do you even have proof that Tyler actually did it? You're just making assumptions based on your prejudice against him. What? It was the same last time. There was no proof that Tyler shoplifted. Circumstantial evidence alone can't be called proof. Of course I have proof. We have security cameras. Ha! Even with the previous shoplifting, the moment of the crime wasn't captured. This time, too, you probably only have circumstantial evidence. After receiving your stern guidance last time, we installed additional security cameras in the store. You remember? You told me I needed to improve my security management. What? We changed to cameras with wider viewing angles and increased the number of them. This allowed us to capture the moment of Tyler's shoplifting. I intend to show this footage to the police, too. So thank you for that advice. It's going to be very helpful in prosecuting your son. No, but... You said that the person who gets shoplifted from is more at fault than the person who does it, right? Your argument was that the party who didn't maintain proper security is responsible. This time, we maintained proper security and caught the shoplifter. Should I be praised for this? According to your logic, I've done everything right this time. No, that evidence is fake. These days, you can edit videos to show anything. You probably doctored the footage to make Tyler look guilty. Let's have the police judge that. I've already made the report. The police will be here in a few minutes. They have experts who can verify if footage has been tampered with. How could you? Are you trying to ruin Tyler's future? He's just a kid who made a mistake. No, I'm doing this for his future. If we don't do this, he'll just keep committing crimes. Being taught by a mother that the store that gets shoplifted from is at fault, he won't understand how serious what he's doing is. Someone needs to show him that actions have consequences before it's too late. What? Acting so high and mighty? This is all lies. It's a false accusation. You framed Tyler as a shoplifter, you dirty woman. That's the false accusation. What would I gain from doing something like that? You're a single mother who lost her husband, right? So you're jealous of our happy family. What? How dare you bring up my personal life into this? You're jealous because we're a family of 3, parent and child. That's definitely it. There's no other explanation. You're the worst kind of woman. I would have liked to see the face of the man who married such a terrible woman. Too bad I can't see him anymore. Screw you! Oh my, did you get angry? That's how it feels to have your family insulted. You insulted Tyler by framing him as a shoplifter. The police will judge everything, so say whatever you want. Ha! You think you've got the police on your side? I think they'll believe the evidence. Don't get too confident. I'm going to tell everyone in town that you're a lying woman.
Hey, Megan, what the hell are you doing? Tyler was arrested for shoplifting. I got a call from the police station. Do you understand what this means?
I have to let everyone in town know that it was a false accusation. I'm making posters and putting them up all over town. You help me too.
What? Posters? Are you out of your mind? What good will that do?
It will show everyone what kind of person Amy really is.
This time there's security camera footage, right? There's no way to make excuses. The police already have all the evidence they need.
Whether he actually did it or not doesn't matter. We can't let Tyler get arrested like this. It affects the child's future.
If you're worried about his future, why didn't you scold him? Spoiling him by saying that shoplifting is the store's fault?
company?
I don't know, but among the stores Tyler shoplifted from was a recycling shop run by a company executive's wife.
Really?
I'll probably have to quit the company, then I'll leave town and focus on Tyler's rehabilitation.
What are you talking about on your own? I'm not leaving town. If you quit your job, you'll be unemployed. How are you going to support us?
I'll support Tyler, but not you. I've decided to divorce you. This ends now, Megan.
What? You can't be serious!
My mind is made up. No matter what you say, I won't change my decision. Until now, I couldn't stop Tyler's delinquency because I was inadequate. So I'm going to become strong and be a role model for Tyler as his father.
What are you talking about? What happens to me then?
I don't know. You can live on your own. I can't keep Tyler near you anymore.
Why are you talking like you're going to take Tyler? Tyler would want to...